The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.
Hey, welcome everyone. I am back from San Francisco. I have succeeded in obtaining video of my TSA pat-down. I'll tell you about it later. I'll tell you about the supervisor who came over and tried to bully me into not having that filmed, and I will give you all the details. It's just an incredible story. It's all happening, Lewis, and I know you can't wait to hear all about it.
Yep, I'm just speechless. I need to hear this. The people need to hear this.
Middle-class everyman Mitt Romney tried to bet
I thought you were going to tell the story.
I am later on.
Oh.
Lewis has no idea what's going on the show. I'm talking about it now, but I'm going to play the video later.
All right. Well, you shouldn't lead people on like that.
This is the producer, by the way, of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Middle-class everyman Mitt Romney tried to bet Rick Perry $10,000. Now, Romney, of course, is a multimillionaire. He is one of the two frontrunners for the Republican presidential nomination. He offered Rick Perry a $10,000 bet during a debate about an argument over what Romney wrote about health care in his book, No Apologies. Now, in June, Romney told a group of unemployed people that he's also unemployed. He went back to Florida in September and he claimed he was part of the middle class. Romney told a group of workers at a steel plant that in November that federal employees made more money than he did. I mean, let's be honest, he doesn't really have a job, right? He's just campaigning. Who knows how much he's making off of interest on that $250 million that he has in his net worth, but that aside, he's kind of unemployed. He's like everybody who's unemployed, Lewis.
Quite literally unemployed. He was telling the truth, right?
Exactly. And here is the video, and this is just incredible because for most people to casually bet $10 requires at least some thought, but Mitt Romney, with a stunned, dim-witted look on his face, just offers up a $10,000 bet to Rick Perry. Let's take a look and a listen to this.
I'm just saying, you were for individual mandates, my friend.
You know what? You've raised that before, Rick, and you're simply wrong.
It was true then.
No.
It's true now.
Rick, I'll tell you what. $10,000? $10,000 bet?
Okay, so there it is. There's the freeze frame of the look on Mitt Romney's face. And Rick Perry went on to say, I don't bet. You know, I'm not a betting man.
Is that against the Mormon faith to gamble?
That's a good question. I don't know if it is. And you know what? It was very easy to actually, if Mitt Romney had done the bet, he would have lost. We uncovered some of the video of exactly what he did say about the individual mandate. And he's really not parsing his words, Lewis. The guy's being completely clear here.
Before we get into that, I just want to say that you're probably not doing too good a job of pretending to be middle class, a normal guy when you're making a $10,000 bet on almost nothing.
If you look at what the average income is where this debate was held, which
that's like half a year's worth of income.
Exactly. And Mitt Romney just very casually says, let's just bet 10 grand over whether there was a line in my book or not. Mm-hmm. Not really doing a good job of pretending to be everyman, and he would have been $10,000 poorer, or I guess less rich would be the word.
Right.
Here's the evidence for what he said.
Is the Massachusetts approach that was passed under Governor Romney, is that a good model for the nation?
Well, I think so.
But those who follow the path that we pursued will find it's the best path. And we'll end up with a nation that's taken a mandate approach.
I like mandates. The mandates work.
Beg your pardon?
I
didn't know you were going to admit that.
No, absolutely.
You like mandates.
Let me tell you what kind of mandates I like, Fred, which is this.
The ones you come up with.
So there it is. Mitt Romney likes mandates, and not the kind.
So does Rick Santorum.
Yeah, apparently. Not the kind, though, where it's two men that go on a date. Like, for example, of course, there's the story of when I was in Washington, D.C., and a waitress at an Asian restaurant believed I was on a mandate with Jay Tomlinson from Best of the Left podcast. She turned the lights down for us. She said it would be more romantic. That's not the type of mandate that I wasn't even on, by the way, but that Mitt Romney claims to like.
Right.
But he does like individual health care mandates. So there it is. Mitt Romney should owe Rick Perry the 10 grand, by the way.